G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Let's Play, Let's Go, Let's See, Let's Do. And today, what the hell are we going to do? Star Trek Online, folks. Yes, welcome back, and this is very important. This is a tutorial video today, not really a Let's Play, kind of, but you'll see why. Now, what I've just shown you is a bit of me playing around, and as I'm talking, the YouTube advertising is coming in. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. But what are we doing? Why am I doing this? I'll explain. First, I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and then I'll explain why I've done it. So, as you can see here, we've gone into the, what do we call this? The assignments tab, and I'm just, at the moment, just collecting the rewards. Collecting the rewards. And also acknowledging that there was a few failures in there. Okay, as you've also noticed, the career bar has gone across, and we're also very close from going from rank 0 to rank 1 for some of these things. Alright, so we can also, again, you can select your bridge officers. You wait for a few seconds for these things to come up, and you can actually select your missions for the crew to do. All good, all fine so far. We've seen this hundreds of times before, right? Of course we have. But here I'm also, you'll see why I'm doing this, okay? This is very important because the more times you do this, the higher experience points you get. So at the start you saw the rank 0, and at the beginning when you're playing this it doesn't really make a difference, but later on in the game it actually does. And because we're approaching the captain's rank, or actually no, we've hit the captain's rank and we are going up higher, having more capable duty officers is really important. So obviously this is how you actually go and get those. Now when I mean duty officers, I don't mean the people that you've got as part of your bridge crew, I mean the actual ship crew. And that's an interesting dynamic to the actual game. So obviously I'm just now looking for missions that I can do which I can pass. Now here's another good part. In the nebula, or in areas where there are nebulas on the map, they have special missions for your crew, and it actually has a story arc to that. This one here, for example. But anyway, we won't worry about that. We'll go to where the hell am I? Starfleet Academy, that's right. I had to think about that for a second. And here is where you have to talk to this bloke, so this cat-looking bloke. And why am I saying this is because once you've actually exceeded level 0, to level 1, you actually have the opportunity to get new officers, which is quite cool. So obviously this is where you can get them from, and you'll see here this menu, or the development, I've got to level 1 and I have the selection of these ones. Again, engineering, I'm not there yet. Espionage, exploration, medical, military, recruitment, science, and trade. And here I'm also there for trade as well, so I've also hit level 1. So that means I can actually choose who I want to have. Now I really recommend that you, when you're making the choice, go around and see which missions require what person, because if you don't, you only have, as you can see, one option to buy, and then when you go to the next level you get the next option. So again, just go around and have a look and see which ones pop up and which ones you actually believe you need. I've done this because I've gone around to different parts of the star map to actually have a look, and a biologist for this development seems like it's needed for some of the missions that are there. So obviously with the people with the traits is a higher success, which means you get the rewards. Simple, right? Okay, so not only is it just like that, we also have personnel officers, and you can actually request for personnel. And this is something that I haven't really played around with personally, but apparently all you do is, well, I don't want to do that. That's spending, oh yeah, I'll do it, bugger it. So these things require, so you get recruitment XP, and you get an officer that joins. There we go. This is the better one. So you do get XP, you get recruitment stuff, you get some information, or some, what the hell is it, ore back, and it doesn't cost you a cent, just time. So yeah, we'll do that as well. So this is where you can get some additional crew. And again, the more crew you have, the more missions you can do. Now there is a limit to how many you can do at once. And for my current career level, it is, was it 20 or 21? I can't remember, but something like that. So again, you can go through and you can do this. Obviously the R&D and who is it? The general requisition is going to, general requisition, nice one. General recruitment is going to cost. So it's up to you if you want to spend it. I'm a tight ass. I kind of don't want to spend it, so I'm not going to. But that's okay. So around the corner, you will find now these ambassadors. And this is also good because you can also do some missions here with these guys as well. Again, for your crew. So if I click on this one, you see here, we've got this mission. It's successful and it's going to take about 20 hours to do. Now, I haven't played around with getting rid of personnel yet. And I'm not going to do it today. But I am going to just go around and get these, cultural exchange stuff. So we'll do that as well. And there's a third one located around the area, which is, here we go. And this is the Vulcan one. So we did Tellarite, Andorian, and Vulcan. And again, you just do that. Okay, see? 21 missions in progress. That's how many you can actually do. Can't do any more than that at once. And so, yeah. There we go. Ooh, there's a character. Now, you're probably asking yourselves, why are you showing me this, Ev? Why have you shown me this? And I'm going to tell you. If you see my rank now, I am now Captain level 39. So while I was waiting for you guys to let me know in the comments which ship you actually want me to get, I was just sitting there, not doing any missions, and just doing these little side missions, as I like to call it. And as such, it has leveled me up faster than I actually would have expected. I mean, have a look at this. Now just watch what my bar is. So here we go. We're just going to collect the rewards. I'm only doing that. Collect. Come on. And watch the bar on top. That white bar, bang. One whole thing. It's going. Can't have. Go a bit quicker. Look at that. Holy crap. And yes, folks, if you just get the right missions, and 20 of them, or 21 of them, you too can increase your career level very, very quickly. Far quicker, actually, than what I expected. And I've still got, 6 in the pipeline. So that'll be fun. But, yeah, again, why am I saying this? Because as I was sitting back and waiting and doing this, I've realized that I've come quite far, actually, further than what I expected. And what do I mean by that? So what are we now? Level 39, and the next level is lower half admiral, and I also get a chance to pick a new ship. So yeah, guys, I'm still gonna get the first ship for the captain, as I said I would, but then as soon as I do that, I'm pretty much ready to get the next one. So yeah, that's what I want you guys to actually see. And yeah, make up your own minds. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.